Reshaping ICT, Reshaping Business and Society е мотото, което развива и темата на Fujitsu, визията на Fujitsu за технологиите и услугите и за това как технологиите, продуктите и услугите на Fujitsu могат да допринесат за решаване на редица бизнес и социални предизвикателства. Правим Fujitsu Day, защото бихме искали да покажем как с помощта на технологиите Fujitsu може да помогне на своите клиенти да решава ключови въпроси. Ще засегнем темата за съхранението на данни и предизвикателствата при съхранение на данни, сред които са огромен ръст на данни, масова виртуализация, приложения, които изискват повече и повече производителност и по-продължително съхранение. Ще обхванем и темата за работата от всяка точка на света, от всяко устройство и достъпът до данни и приложения по всяко време и наличността на тези данни, политиките за Bring Your Own Device, свързани с използването на некорпоративни устройства, както и иновациите при работните места, включително виртуални работни места. По-късно в програмата ще успеете да видите как клиентите могат да направят своя собствена облачна инфраструктура с помощта на продуктите на Fujitsu. Разбира се, поканили сме и нашите технологични партньори от Intel, Microsoft и NetApp. С тяхна помощ ще доразвием темата за Reshaping ICT, Reshaping Business and Society. Един от ключовите моменти днес ще бъде представянето на системата за идентификация и верификация на самоличност, уникалната технология на Fujitsu, Palm Secure, а също останалите акценти, част от продуктите може да видите в демо ерията, представяне на новата продуктова линия Eternus, TechX, продукти за съхранение, както и продукти за бекъп и архив, Eternus CS 8000. Тъй като Fujitsu удвои продуктовото си портфолио от сензорни таблети и лаптопи, също ще представим доста продукти, можете да ги видите и на живо. В заключение искам да подчертая, че правим Fujitsu Day, защото вярваме, че по този начин осигуряваме на нашите клиенти и партньори една платформа за придобиване на знания, тенденции и технологии, една платформа за генериране и обмен на идеи. Благодаря ви.
So, my task is easy today. I'm supposed to introduce the company, and Fujitsu is a very good topic to talk about because there is really a lot of good and positive things to say about it. Starting from the fact that we are over 75-year-old company, to the point that we really function on all the continents, and that we do have a revenue of, I believe there since $46 billion US. That makes us a fourth largest IT company. But what is even more special is that we are the first non-American IT company, and the cultural differences and the let's say approach to the business that we have as non-American company, I think makes us a little bit special to our customers. Also, what is really worth mentioning is that 5% of our revenue actually goes into R&D, meaning that we have thousands and thousands of engineers across the world, not only in Japan, really working on developing new technologies and then providing us with new outlooks to where IT will be in the future and how the IT will change the society, because we do believe that IT is penetrating even more every facet of today's society, and that society will be definitely changing. So if we go to the next slide. As I said, we are a truly global company with a global portfolio, but also global in terms of services. We have over 80 data centers across the globe, and really the delivery service centers on every continent, and with over 170,000 employees, where most of them truly are in Japan, but really significant numbers of them in every other continent, over 30,000 being in Europe. We are able to provide products and services to customers globally. And what is the next thing is that we don't only produce products and then think of services that then we find their place on the market. We actually try to think of what are the problems that the society of today is facing. And you don't have to read too much or to be a prophet to see that you have very speedy globalization and urbanization, and you have the great growth of the population on the planet, and this brings several problems such as the environmental problems, such as the crowding, such as the control of for example, traffic in the big urban places, and also what is the fact of the western part of the societies is that people are getting older and older, and this requires to have more support for them. And one thing that is obvious now is that IT will provide an incredible amount of information. And then you're going to have two problems with these informations. One is security, and second is what to do with so much information. And our services and products are geared in that direction, to analyze and to give meaning to all the information that are available.
Just to what Nebojša also already mentioned with the engineers and the development. So just some facts are around storage. So we have 1,200 engineers only working in the development and storage, 1,000 approximately in Japan, 200 more or less in Germany. We do develop many things in Germany for the European market. All our systems for the EMEA market are manufactured in Augsburg in Germany, so they are not manufactured in China or whatever. This is really made in Germany, the systems. And Fujitsu has 40 years of storage history, so since 40 years we build storage systems coming out of the mainframe space and continuously developing these storage systems. And our DNA is always asking our customers what they need, having customer councils which help us to further develop the storage systems, which is a good tradition in Japan. So engineers are sitting with the customers in Japan. This is not so the case in Germany or in Europe, but we are trying to follow this mentality. And out of this, our newest developments have been derived. So in terms of Centric Store, or now it's called Eternus CS, this is a development which lasts since 14 years, and we have integrated the last customer wishes, building a real unified data protection platform which can handle everything, which can handle backup, which can handle archiving, which can handle different production systems from mainframe to open system, which is able to cope with all the major backup and archiving applications and software, which scales from very small to very big, so customers which use these systems can start very small, and if they grow they just add without migration efforts, without anything. And in the back end we have all the targets, backup targets, archive targets. We can use tape, we can use virtual disk libraries, we can use deduplication targets, and since this release we can also use the CS8000 as a gateway to the cloud. So cloud storage is also possible with the gateway using CS8000.
Well, after all the heavy metal stuff what Hermann presented to you, I'm pleased to present you now some of our new touch highlights which we just launched recently at the Fujitsu Forum in Munich. So if you look at the slide, you see a couple of new touch devices. So what we have done is, compared to the last quarter, to the Q4 quarter, we have doubled our touch portfolio. And it's not just because all the people want to use touch devices. For instance, in private life, they have smartphones with touch capabilities or tablet PCs. They also want to have those functionalities in the office environment. And this is why we decided to bring a couple of new devices, starting from touch notebooks, where we have introduced an Ultrabook with touch functionality and also with a very, very high resolution display, the LiveBook U904. And for those of you who know the Retina display on a tablet PC. This Ultrabook is even higher in terms of resolution. You can see the figures already on the slide. So 3200 to 1800 is the resolution of this Ultrabook. And it's also the world's slimmest 14-inch business notebook, so which supports not only all the security features, it also supports a dedicated port replicator, so you can use it as a real office machine. And we have also integrated a pull-out LAN adapter, which is usually not implemented in a very slim Ultrabook, and everything is embedded in this LiveBook U Ultrabook device.
So my part today is to present the security solution part of Fujitsu. So recently, or I should say in last October, we started to reorganize the solution business, and one part of the solution business is the security solution area. And in this area we are focusing actually on three major topics. One is the end user protection. The second is then to take care for all document archiving issues, to make them long time archivable, to secure them, and to make sure that these are original documents after a couple of years. And the third item, which is today my main topic here, also later in the presentation, that's our biometric touchless authentication technology, which we call PalmSecure. So PalmSecure is nothing which is completely new to the world. Frankly speaking, we started the development, I think, let me calculate, 26 years ago.